Hello YouTube, this is Kenpocalypse, and today I have a TV that I'm going to review, of course, but I got this on kind of a whim, and I was like, well, let's try one of Samsung's budget TVs, and this is the TU8000 65-inch, which you can pick up at Best Buy for about $700, $699.99, or you could pick up the 55-inch for I think it's, yeah, $599. So $100 difference. And I thought, well, I like to review budget TVs, and this is Samsung, one of their budget TVs. First off, the good about this TV, it has game mode, but not VRR. When you go into a game mode here, it'll automatically kick on game mode, but there's no VRR, there's no super low latency, it's not 2.1 HDMI, nothing like that. Another thing I like about this TV is the operating system. They have, the Tizen system is one of the most streamlined operating systems, and I like it. I mean, I really, really like it a lot. And the third thing I like about this TV is the apps itself. Like, it has the Spectrum app, which I'm a Spectrum subscriber. Unless you have a Roku TV, you cannot get the Spectrum app. You can't get it on Sony TVs. You can't get it on LG TVs. It's just Samsung. So, and even like the Hisense H9G and stuff I have, you can't get it on there. Also, it has Apple TV. I don't watch Apple TV a lot, but I do like it because it's in Dolby Vision. So if I want to watch some of my movie collections, like from Vudu, which I have movies anywhere, then it'll go over to AMC and I can watch them in Dolby Vision, which you can watch them in Dolby Vision on Vudu. But for some reason, when you go to Apple TV, they look a little better. That being said, I do like the fact that it has a section when you go down. It shows you free movies, free TV shows, free movies for the family, and also has the rentals. That is handy, especially if you don't know what to watch and you're like, oh, let me go see what's on. So, yeah, it's got some decent things, and it's also got the Samsung TV right here, and that's the Samsung TV. It's kind of like Pluto. Actually, I think it is Pluto, but they kind of rebrandished it because I have Pluto on there also. So the things I don't like about this TV, okay, one more thing I do like: 65 inches for $700 is not bad. However, what you're getting is no VRR support, anything like that coming from a Samsung, no 2.1. It's a budget TV. With that, you have budget brightness, budget color, budget HDR. And let me tell you about that. Now, I will tell you this, that I'm looking through my camera or my phone and seeing that in my camera, it looks more colorful than it is on the screen. The TV down at the bottom, right there, it looks more pink than it is on TV. On the camera, it looks really, really pink. On the TV, it's like kind of a faded. And that's the general consensus across everything on this TV, like along the bottom. Nothing is that colorful. It is actually faded. The green line you get right there, it looks really green on there, but on the TV, it's kind of like a frog green. So for some reason, the camera wants to upscale the colors. It's not that colorful. I'm sorry. Samsung is known for color and brightness. Now in HDR, this TV is fine to watch. It is. HDR content is fine to watch. However, if you go into, let me see if I can get something up here. If I go into Netflix, okay, it's not that colorful. See me right here? Okay. The yellow is like a really, really dark yellow on the TV. It's not bright at all. I mean, I hate to say that. I'm trying to get, let me get to something here that, oh. Let me try to get to something that's not going to copyright me to death. Well, that doesn't seem right. My titles won't pop up at the bottom. Huh. Okay, let's back out of that. See if I can back out and go into something else. Netflix. Well, it might be the TV. I don't know. But, okay. Good old Bob Ross. Trying to find, there we go. It does have the voice search feature. 4K HDR content. Which is helpful. I mean, I do like that. The HDR channel. I wonder how much of this I can play without getting the copyright. Now, see, this is regular content. This, I don't know if this is this even, because it's not very bright at all. Here, let me mute that. It is not very bright at all. Let me go to my settings and see if it even popped it into yeah, it popped it into HDR. But this TV is not very bright at all. Let me back out of that before I get a copyright strike. On the camera, it looks 10 times brighter than what it is on TV. If I go over to this right here, the yellow that you see on the camera right here is like really, really, really dulled out. And this don't even look brown. It looks kind of, I don't know, grayish, I guess. But the HDR content on this, if you're getting this TV to watch HDR content, then don't. That's what I'm going to say. This TV is very, very bad at HDR content. It makes it darker and more dull. I tried to watch The Mandalorian, the last episode, the newest episode. It was so dark that I couldn't see, like, even fine details. I mean, it was that dark, and it was in HDR. So, now, if there's a way you can disable the HDR on this TV, then watch to your heart's content. It's got a great picture. It's not very bright. It only tops out about 350 nits. So, it's not bright at all. Now, saying that, I'm going to say this. For this price, you could go get a, you could go get a, say, a TCL 635, which is comparably the same price. You can get a 65-inch for $699, $799 right now. On sale, Best Buy. And you get 10 times the color, 10 times the HDR, well, I'm going to say color, but the brightness. That's what I'm trying to say. You get the brightness, you get the color, you get, excuse me, you get everything for the, you know, around the same price. It even does Dolby Vision. This TV right here does not do Dolby Vision. It does, I'm not even sure if it's comparable with the HDR10 Plus. HDR10 Plus is great. It's not something that's being taken up by a lot of studios. Everybody kind of went the Dolby Vision way. This TV does not. Samsung is real stubborn about, you know, trying to imply Dolby Vision to its TVs, because HDR10 Plus is actually Sony's baby. It's their creation. So, you know, I guess they're trying to hold out to see if everybody's going to go HDR10 Plus or not. Now, there's a few TVs that did. The Hisense H9G, the Vizio P series, they all do HDR10 Plus. and which is great. But on this TV, when the HDR 10 Plus kicks in, it is dark. It is really dark. So if you're getting this for like a movie watching TV, and you watch a lot of HDR content, I would pass on this TV because it is really, really dark. And my wife, who's my greatest critic, she says that, you know, she tells me if a TV's good or bad. She doesn't hold back. If she don't like it and she thinks it's ugly or it's too dark or don't look colorful enough, she'll just sit there and say, you know, get rid of it. So this TV was one of those. She's like, that is not bright at all. We tried to watch it with sunlight in the room. It was hard to watch. So it doesn't get bright enough to overcome glare or anything like that. And if you're going to stick it in a bright room, you might as well just turn the TV off because it's hard to see. It really is. And I'm not bashing Samsung. I like Samsung. And I was hoping to get this TV and it like blow me away. Like, oh my God, look at that picture. But it did not. It more disappointed me than anything. So, I mean, for the same amount of money, you could get a TCL or a Hisense and be happier, be a lot happier. Especially on the brightness level. This TV does not, I can't stress that enough. It does not get bright enough. And in HDR content, brightness is key to bringing out spectacular highlights and detail. And this does not. But anyway, so if you're looking at a TV to watch movies on, HDR movies, I would pass on this one. I'd go with a TCL or a Hisense, even a Vizio M series. They look really good. But I would pass on this TV. Now, if you're just going to do everyday content, you're going to just watch regular TV on it, it's fine. It's bright enough for that. But once you get into HDR, it is really, really dull. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you my opinion on this TV. Yes, it's going back. So, it's hard to tell what I'll have for you next time. Hopefully, I'll have a hint, Vizio OLED. So, anyway, this is Ken Apocalypse. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more for you next time.